So this is a follow-up to the derivation of E equals mc squared. This was one of the equations that we had somewhere on that first sheet. Rearranging a little bit, I have m squared c squared equals, just bring that over, m naught squared c squared plus m squared v squared. And if I multiply everything by c squared, I get m squared c to the fourth is equal to m naught squared c to the fourth plus m squared v squared c squared. That is just, as you go through the derivation, you see E equals mc squared. So E squared is equal to m squared c to the fourth. So this is E squared is equal to, that's just the rest energy, m naught squared c to the fourth, that's the rest energy squared, plus, well, mass times velocity is momentum, so that's just p squared c squared. And so this is another form of the equation that ultimately could show that E equals mc squared. Now, I do want to point out one other thing here is that you can get to this point through another method where you end up with this. And notice we have E squared is equal to this. In essence, this would derive into E squared is equal to m squared c to the fourth. Notice there's no subscript there. We're not talking about the rest mass, this is the relativistic mass, which if you take the square root of both sides, you get E equals mc squared. But mathematically, you could also have a negative mc squared, because if you square both sides, that negative is going to go away. And the negative solution was dismissed for the longest time until someone came along, another theorist, of course, and said, well, suppose that negative actually has some logical sense to it. And then started exploring this idea of the negative here as being a legitimate solution. And this leads into the antiparticles. So just recognize that the negative was sort of thrown off to the side. I guess in archaeology, it would have been in the trash heap. And then somebody went through and excavated the trash heap and said, wait a second, there might be something valuable here. And the trash heap reference was sort of an obscure reference to what Schliemann did at Troy.